Good evening, everyone. This is Talash, and I'll be the presenter for this orientation. So, we are having this orientation on Associate Computer Network Engineering Bootcamp. The orientation will be for around 30 minutes. We will take 30 minutes overall. At the end of the presentation, we will have our Q&A session. So in case if you have any question, you can ask your questions at the end of the orientation. Moving forward, we will discuss a little bit with regard to, first of all, on who we are, and then we will briefly discuss with regard to our Associate Computer Network program that includes why Associate Computer Network program and how is our program designed, and at the end we will discuss with particularly on program cost and the duration of our program. With that, let's move forward. AlgoSoft is a California-based tech company officially registered with the Secretary of State of California. We have been operating in three segments: training and certification programs, software development, and IT solutions. In our IT solution, we have had a little bit of work done, while in our training and certification segment, we have had over 200 participants trained in different areas of expertise, such as full stack development, full stack Java development, cybersecurity, and as well as QA, which is software testing, both manual testing and automation testing. We are as well serving our local communities on software development, currently having the honor of developing softwares as well. And that is the best ground for most of our participants who are into software development trainings, because we are not only an institution that works on software trainings, but we are also into software development, which is a plus point where you can learn and practice. So with regard to our associate network program, our associate computer network program is a live online program that is specially curated or set up for those with no IT experience. But this program is specially designed for those who are particularly hitting theories, and we are mostly into this would be mostly a practical lab for all of you, where we will practice and you guys will learn, and we will make you job ready at the end of this program. Moving forward, why should you study associate computer network program? So with that, in the past 1.5 years, we have seen decline in the software development industry, while luckily, because of the need to IT infrastructures, the threat that exists against the IT infrastructures because of the security threats, the market for IT stays very high. That's why we designed this program to enable our communities, our people, to jump into this area of tech industry. That's very important. We have other boot camps. We have had as DIT or QA or software testing programs. We have had full stack development programs. Our programs were successful, but the market is slow. Most of our participants were not able to get a job at the end of the program. So we thought to design a program based on the market need. So having said that, there is a high demand in the market for IT, particularly for the IT infrastructures positions. It's easy to learn, far more easy to learn than software development. It's easier than QA. It's easier than most of other tech um, um, positions that you will be or careers that you will be looking for. The pay is enough good uh, as an associate or as an entry level position. You will be paid between 70 to 80K on annual basis. And once you are done with the this associate computer network engineering and you are in the field, it will be very easy to crack and open other doors of opportunities for yourself in the future, particularly in the IT domain and particularly in the software and in the cybersecurity domain. Moving forward, discussing the program design. With regard to our program design, this course or this bootcamp is differently designed. We have the initiative of designing such a program, which I am sure many institutions might not have. So we got multilingual instructors in our boot camp. They are fluent in Pashto, they are fluent in Dari, while the mode of our instruction stays in English. They will be aside you, particularly for those who come with no IT background. It's very important for them to understand those terminologies at the beginning, and that's where it will be a plus point to study with AlgoSoft as of the program that we designed. And practitioners in the class, as I mentioned before, that we are not only a training institution, but we are also into IT solution and software development. So that's another plus point where you can uh, see our real developers and our IT experts who are working with us, and they will be joining you on in different occasions and will share their experience with you that what they do on daily basis in their real life projects. Uh, Beside that, as I said, it's not a class where you will be provided with theories and shown some images and stuff. That's not going to happen. It will be particularly mostly into a live lab practice room for those of you who will study with us. So we will tell you that please buy these tools, have these tools ready with you before we start. Uh, as other institutions, we will also have daily and weekly assignments in our class. And beside that, once your graduation will be based on the capstone project that we will have at the end of our program. Beside, upon your graduation, we are sure that we will assist you with your job placements because we know the demand is high and we will be able to provide you with the assistance to clear you a job. And last is that finally the program is not designed as such that we will say bye to you at the end of the program. We will stay connected even if you get a job because we are having an alumni of our uh, participants who have been with us in the last 2 years, and it's a pool of not only participants but practitioners who are connected with each other. They share knowledge, they share ideas on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis. They connect with each other through the portals that we have. And most important is that if you lost your job, you can ping any of them and they can assist you if they have any opening um, in their offices and in their companies that they work for. And now moving in to a brief with regard to the curriculum. Uh, As many of you might have noticed that this program, and some of you might have seen the flyer, this program actually has 5 modules. In module 1, we will be discussing advanced computer network, um, which particularly includes discussions with regard to the basics of computer networks and networking, where you will particularly study what computer network is, what are the categories of computer networks, what are the topologies, and what is IP, what are the versions that exist, what are network devices, what are IP subnetting and types of subnetting and stuff. So it's the basic start where you will learn the importance um, of networking, the fundamentals of IT networking. And in our module 2, you will learn mostly on network and system engineering, where that will be focused mostly on switching and routing. Particularly, we will be discussing the VLANs, inter VLANs, and in routing, we will be discussing static and dynamic routing protocols, um, and related topics. And in our module 3, we will be particularly jumping into network security, which is one of the most important topics and hot in the market today. So that's where things will get hotter and interesting as well. In our networking module, we will be particularly focusing on router security, switch security, and firewalls. And moving to our 4th module, um, we will be focusing on network and system administration, where we will study and practice Windows Server 2019 and 2021 and their directories, DNS, FTPs, user management system, and other stuff. And we will also touch base onto Ubuntu server configuration, directory file sharing systems, um, and other related topics. So the curriculum is it's only a brief into the topics, a glance into what we will be discussing, but we will share uh, the curriculum with you guys later on, which is it's of 5-6 pages. And lastly, in our 5th module, we will be discussing network scanning and monitoring, which is one of the important topics in the IT networking engineering. uh, uh, so in there, we will be discussing the Wireshark tools for scanning, and as well as the PRTG network monitoring softwares using the SNMP. So that's you don't need to be worried about those topics and stuff. You will learn all those topics as we go. Now moving into the program cost and duration, I forgot to mention that our classes are mostly um, Monday to through Thursday, 5:30 p.m. PST. Um, 8:30 p.m. Virginia, Maryland, and 7:30 Texas. So you can arrange your time if you are connecting from any other state or any other country. Uh, we will have 4 days of classes. 4 days are mandatory classes that everyone has to connect, and we will also have weekly recaps as well, where in our weekly recaps, that's not mandatory, that's optional. Whether you are willing to connect or not, that's totally up to you. So now comes to the duration of the course. Our course is designed for 20 weeks, and you will only pay one-time application fee, which is $500, and that's it. You do not pay any extra amount. It's only $500 one time. No monthly fee, no monthly fee, and no any additional fees associated with this program. You only pay one time, 500, and that's it. And as the company is established in the state of California, and if in the future, once we start the program anyway, we will share with you the contract that will have all the legal terms bound, that will both parties, the participant and um, um, AlgoSoft will be bound by it. But at any point, if I wanted clarified here as well, that the any legal matters would be dealt with regard to the state of California and the state of and the federal laws of the United States. With that, I will open the floor for Q&A. Okay. You can type your questions in the chat, and I will make sure to answer your questions. Okay, so the first question is with regard to the placement. Okay, so as I said before, first of all, let me clarify that AlgoSoft is not a recruiting company or staffing company, but we have good connections with many institutions. And one thing that I would like to describe very barely clearly is that the stake that you are going to study without any question will have positions available. But we will make sure to help you with the connections that we have, and help you with interview preparation, help you with the tips for interview, will help you with our connections and references that we have, and introduce you to them so they can market you in some of the uh, uh, um, recruiting or staffing companies that we have. We will provide uh, your contacts to them, and I'm sure there will be. But I've never been sure of any of the stakes, as I am sure that those of you who will study this software, the associate computer network program with us, they will have the opportunity to work. I'm 100% sure. Any other question? Okay, well, the other question is with regard to the certificate. So at the end of the program, we will provide you with a certificate of completion on behalf of our company. That is a standard certificate as any other US-based institutions, educational institutions that will provide you. As for a boot camp, that will have the same value. But if you wish to clear any certifications from CompTIA or from Cisco, we can provide you with guidance on how to clear them, because at the time when you graduate from our boot camp, I'm pretty sure that you will be able to clear at least 3 certificates on first Security Plus, A Plus, and some of these certificates from CompTIA, and that will be a plus point as well, and we will make sure to provide you with the guidance if needed. Yeah, and next question is when the class will start. Okay, so the class will actually start on June 5th. We will start our class on June 5th at 5:30 p.m. PST, 8:30 p.m. Virginia and Texas, Maryland, and 7:30 Texas, and any other local times that you are located in. Any other questions, if you guys have? I'll be more than happy to answer any question. No questions. So with that, see you all on June 5th. Let me put one E here, so all good. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you very much for being with us, and see you all. I will also post the recording into our YouTube channel, so you guys will be able to access it from there as well. Meanwhile, if you at any point want to contact us, here is our phone number. You can contact us at 916-896-9086, and as well as you can email us also at info@algosconsulting.com. You can visit us at algosconsulting.com, and we are located at 1215 K Street, um, Sacramento, California 95825. Thank you very much, and see you all on June 5th.